Hello everyone. Today I am going to lecture on Western political thought, that is, a Greek philosopher called Plato. Plato, an aristocrat by both birth and temperament, was born in democratic Athens at a time when it was engaged in a deadly war against Sparta, the Peloponnesian War. The war lasted for about 20 years and resulted in the fall of Athens. On his father's side, Plato traced his descent from Codrus, the last of the tribal kings of Africa, or even from the god Poseidon, and on the mother's side, from that of Solon, the great lawgiver. Plato was a child when his father Ariston died and his mother Perictian married Perilampis, an associate of Pericles, the statesman. As a young man, Plato had political ambitions, but he became a disciple of Socrates, accepting his basic philosophy and dialectical style of debate, the pursuit of truth through discussions and dialogues. In fact, Plato was disillusioned the way things were going around. He was invited to join public life when the Spartan puppet government, the Rule of 30, was established in 404 BC, and where his maternal uncles Critias and Charmides were members of that group. Plato declined the offer because he was disappointed by the functioning of political leadership in general and by his disgusting experience of the two successive governments in particular, first by the Rule of 30 and later by the returned democratic faction, the former entrapping Socrates on charges of corrupting the youth and the later executing him on charges of impiety. All this convinced Plato that all politics are evil if not given proper management and direction. Plato himself writes in the seventh letter, supposed to be his autobiography, saying, "Eager though I have been at first to go into politics, as I look at these things, the course of political life in the city-states, and so everything taking any course at all with no directions or management, I ended by feeling dizzy. But at last I saw that as for all states now existing are concerned, they are all badly governed, for the condition of their laws is bad almost past cure, except for some miraculous accidents. So I was compelled to say, in praising true philosophy, that it was from it alone that one was able to discard all true justice, private as public. And so I said that all the nations of men will never cease from private trouble until either the true and genuine breed of philosophers shall come to political office, or until that of the rulers in the state shall by some divine ordinance take to the true pursuit of philosophy." After Socrates' execution in 399 BC, Plato, fearing for his own safety and in all disillusionment, set himself for long travels temporarily abroad to Italy, Sicily, and Egypt. In 388 BC, Plato, after his return to Athens, founded the Academy, the institution often described as the first European university. It provided a comprehensive curriculum including such subjects as astronomy, biology, political theory, philosophy, and mathematics, inscribing on the very gate of the Academy about mathematics, "Those having no knowledge of mathematics need not enter here." Pursuing an opportunity to combine philosophy and practical politics, Plato went to Sicily in 367 to tutor the new ruler of Syracuse, Dionysius the Younger, in the art of philosophical rule. The experiment failed. Plato made another attempt to Syracuse again in 361 BC, but once again he met with a failure. The last years of Plato's life were spent lecturing at the Academy and in writing. Plato died at about the age of 80 in Athens in 348 or 347 BC, leaving the management of the Academy to Speusippus, his nephew. His works. Plato's writings were in dialogue form, and the hero in all writings except in the laws was none but his teacher Socrates. In the dialogue type writings, Philosophical ideas were advanced, discussed, and criticized in the context of a conversation or debate involving two or more persons. The collection of Plato's works includes 35 dialogues and 13 letters, though doubts are cast on the authenticity of a few of them. The dialogues may be divided into early, middle, and later periods of compositions. The earliest represents Plato's attempt to communicate the philosophy and dialectical style of Socrates. Several of these dialogues take the same form. Socrates, encountering someone who claims to know much, professes to be ignorant and seeks assistance from the one who knows. As Socrates begins to raise questions, it becomes, however, clear that the one reputed to be wise really does not know. That is, Cephalus Polemarchus Thrasymachus on justice, what he claims to know, and Socrates emerges as the wiser one because he at least knows that he does not know. Such knowledge, of course, is the beginning of wisdom. Thank you.